Don't you miss the sweet slumbers you fell into as a child? Neend app helps you recreate that magic with well-crafted exclusive sleep stories, guided meditations, and calming music to lull you into the restful sleep you need. Our offerings are all ad-free, approved by experts, and have helped more than 90% of our listeners fall asleep as quick as within 15 minutes after tuning into our app. Download the app for more sleeping aids and subscribe to the channel. A mind is a messy place. It is cluttered with all one knows and all one feels, all one has forgotten and all one is about. Don't you lose your train of thought every now and then because there is simply too much on your mind? What if there was a way to navigate through the mysteries of our minds? Tonight, I, Ronald, will take you to a futuristic world where a man is on a journey through his mind in search of his subconscious via the story called Hello, Old Friend, written by Prakhar Patidar. Before we begin, make yourself comfortable in your favorite position for falling asleep. Switch off all lights and close your eyes. Take a slow, full, deep breath and let go. It's time to set the world aside, let go of your day, and begin your gentle transition into sleep. Take another slow, full, deep breath and breathe out any tension in your body. All there is to do now is relax, rest, and be restored. You're in bed now, feeling your body relax from the day. Beginning with your feet, allow all the tension to go out of them now. They worked hard for you all day and deserve a rest, and so the relaxation in your feet begins to find its way into your ankles, your calves, and your knees. And now relax your upper legs, your hips, and feel this relaxation flowing up into your abdomen and lower back and your upper back and chest, and feel this peaceful, relaxing feeling flowing down your arms, into your hands and out of your fingertips, and then up into your neck, head and face. Now your whole body is perfectly calm, relaxed and ready for sleep. Soon you'll be sound asleep, off on a peaceful journey into dreamland that will carry you all the way through until morning. So, as you continue to listen to the story, begin to follow your breath, relax your entire body, and settle in for a wonderful sleep experience. Let the journey begin. To safely travel through the mind, one needs to be calm. Your mind is like an ocean. The calmer the waves, the smoother is the sail, informs the suave AI voice. This is something they cracked back in the day as well. Voice command was a big part of my father's childhood. Alexa, play this. Siri, answer me that. Contra, set up an alarm for tomorrow. They knew that if machines were to interact with humans, they had to sound like humans. Whenever you voiced a request, command, concern, question, or complaint, a friendly, familiar voice would answer. You'd think the human touch would go obsolete as we advanced further from the industrial age to that of computers, to the web, virtual realities, artificial intelligence, and alternate worlds. Cyborgs with extended, altered technological abilities, but we still haven't figured out how to replace our souls, or whatever you may call it, the human essence, for now at least. For that, we need to dive into the depth of our minds, and that, my friend, takes immense effort. I come from a generation of mind readers. Don't scoff in disbelief. We are no magicians, no tricksters or performers. Psychoanalysts began this journey roughly about 2 centuries ago. My great-great-grandfather was one of the pioneers. I wouldn't drop the name. Most of his theories didn't age too well, even became meme material as the second decade of this 20th century advanced. But they ignited a quest inward, into our superbly suspenseful minds. And here we are, a time and age where mind sailors are real. I know what you're thinking. Yes, mind pirates are a thing too. The same companies that created security software for our machines back then expanded their horizons to protect minds as well. It's quite an exciting time to be living in. We have had a lot more than words to access our minds now. However, technology may have turned our conscious minds into a holiday destination. But the subconscious and the unconscious mind are still a bit out of reach for us. That's what I have been searching for almost all my life now. Every day, I wake up and walk into my brain. The best way to describe it is research in the form of a treasure hunt. And the best way to explain it is like a virtual reality video game. The only difference is, it's not any artificial reality I enter. I enter my own mind. Like a good assistant, this system reminds me to stay calm as I buckle up for the journey. It walks me through the do's and don'ts. I remember them by heart. Being relaxed is essential for entering the mind. Think of something simple. Basic maths, alphabets, the colors of the rainbow, your comfort song, something you know by heart, a memory you have complete control over. You must let your parasympathetic nervous system take charge, it urges. I fix the pods on my temples, close my eyes, and sink into my office chair. On identifying my presence in the chair, the system gets to work. It tries its best to recreate a comforting ambience for me. Imagine being told a story to slide smoothly into a relaxing slumber. Something like that. It shadows me all the time, like a concerned companion, continuously collecting, making a note of what I see, how it makes me feel, my mood, and how my brain and body react to it. Remembers the combination of things that made me feel at ease the most, correlates it with my past experiences and memories, draws from my dreams and desires, and voila, we have the perfect potion for entering the mind. Today, it has brewed a mix of a walk by the lake on a sunny morning. My childhood pet happily wags his tail beside me. The light breeze that feels like a loving hug, the aroma of freshly fried potatoes, and this song, a vaguely familiar song I heard once on a vacation, plays in the distance. This isn't a real memory. It's the best bits from different memories, dreams, and experiences I have had over the years. I have been doing this for years, 48 to be precise. I first started as a young man of 23, and not once has the system simulated the same experience again. Every time, it creates the most comfortable transition possible to the doors of my mind. Today, we undertake journey number 14,892. I am just a thought away should you need me. You may commence to level 1, it says, and takes its leave for now. Level 1 is easy. Well, it has got easier over time. 48 years, remember? Level 1 is also how far I have gotten. Are you aware of the iceberg analogy they used to describe the web back in the day? Similar applies to the mind. The tip or the surface is your conscious mind. Something one can access without all this technical aid. But the aid definitely makes it easier, better, and more productive. It's also how you fashion this world inside your head. I imagine it as levels and look for doors that could lead me to a deeper level, and so the system helps manifest this imagination. My fellow researcher is a lot more into the fantasy genre, so they imagine portals. It can actually be anything one likes. Train stations, telephone booths, hollow trees, bridges, staircases, balls of lights, bathtubs, time machines, whales, puddles, anything you fancy. How marvelous, no? But also obscure. It takes days to find one, and in my experience, or in that of anyone I know, it has never led to the subconscious, I imagine what my subconscious would be like. I have manifested a personal world with my imagination, but I can't imagine what I don't know. For now, the door opens into a never-ending room. It is welcoming with its infinite possibilities, but too shy to reveal itself just yet. This curiosity, a mystic call if you will, has been driving me for so long. With each journey, I learn a little bit more about my own mind. I can effortlessly navigate the maze my conscious mind is. I prefer to walk down the happier paths, the paths my mind embraces more readily, like running up and down the stairs of my childhood home as I traced the wooden railing with my hand. The nights when I fell asleep on the couch and my father carried me to the bed. The many times I snuck out at night as a teenager. Those nights in college when everything seemed possible. The conversations that made time stop. Walking barefoot through the grass with my daughter in my arms. Her first words, her toothless grin when she was 8, the many million moments that make the happiest neighborhoods of my mind. Carnival of joy. There's laughter, warmth, and happy tears in these streets. And it is tempting to always take this path and this path only. But what to do? All paths through this maze must be walked to understand it better. Each day I walk in, learn a bit more and return. I am younger in my mind, healthier and faster. I carry the wisdom from the life lived outside. The rest I take assistance from the system. What to do? I am only human. Even though sensors run through my veins to make my heart function better, and the system guides me through my own brain, I am only human. I must believe in it as if it's the only truth. I have learned that's the key to finding one's subconscious. Today, I stand in front of yet another door. A simple wooden door. I think it is the door to the teacher's room from one of my early teaching jobs. Yes, it is. I checked your memories from the year 2074, age 30. You taught at National College. It was your preferred place to sit and work because you found it more comfortable than your office. It is also the place where you reached your breakthrough hypothesis about assisted mind navigation. Confirms the system. If this is the door I have been looking for, my life has come full circle. This is where it all began. It has to be this door. If it isn't, my mind has a really twisted sense of humor. Maybe it's time I take a break. But I know this is the door. It is that moment of surety, like the times when your gut tells you to carry an umbrella because you know it'll rain, and it does rain. Like the times when your heart insists that hearing that one person's voice won't change anything, but it will make you feel better. And it really does. I take a step forward, and twist the knob. It's wobbly, like it was when I first turned it. It jiggles as if greeting you, as it always did. And I smile. The door opens, and I walk into a vast, welcoming, empty room that stretches on forever. My heart sinks. A voice asks, "Isn't it what you were expecting?" If chocolate fountains could speak, this is what they'd sound like. I am at a loss for adjectives. I cannot believe this is the first thing that came to my mind, and I laugh in disbelief. A 72-year-old man, decades of research, and at the groundbreaking milestone, he thinks his subconscious is a chocolate fountain. What is wrong with me? Plenty, the voice answers. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? I complain. There's 72 years of the damage stored here. And weren't you the one to say your mind must have a twisted sense of humor? I am just playing along, the voice suavely answers. Touché, I respond. My eyes scan the emptiness. There really is nothing to be seen as far as my vision goes. I think of the system. I haven't told you my system's name yet, have I? I call it when. I think of when its voice reaches me from a distance. When isn't equipped to assist me here. It is I who must assist when now. That's what the research has been. To access my subconscious and navigate through it so that when can learn and make it easier for the future mind sailors. I have always had some reservations about that term, mind sailors. It doesn't encompass the seriousness of this job, says my subconscious. It read my mind. But wait, I am reading my mind. This is getting marvelously meta and complex. That's why I always refrain from using it much, I respond. Probably, answers my subconscious. Oh, come on. You can't be unsure. You are supposed to have all the answers. My subconscious sure isn't the one to give straight answers. Not really. That's the unconscious mind's department, explains the subconscious. Think of it this way. Your conscious mind is what you think things are. I can tell you why it could be so, and the unconscious mind holds the answers to why exactly it is so. Okay, then at least show me what could be the reasons for why my conscious mind is the way it is, I demand. Well, I could, but it won't make any sense. How about we talk and I show you the parts that begin to make sense, suggests my subconscious. Not just my life. I feel psychoanalysis has come a full paradoxical circle today. It took me ages to get here. It will probably be another 4 decades to find the next door I'm looking for. A new journey must begin. I should. I thought you were wiser than that, interrupts my subconscious. Maybe it's time to pass on the baton now. It's a happy ending, I'd say. Your journey was to find me. You are here. Oh, I haven't even greeted you yet. Hello, old friend.